Good Wednesday morning, friends. It's me, Terry Lambertsons. This is what I have for you today. What I have for you today is mental fatigue explained like you're 5. Not because I think any of you aren't smart, but because I think what happens so many times is that we're mentally fatigued, we're completely burnt out, and often when we get in that place, we don't even know what's wrong with us, right? We can't figure it out, and my glasses are reflecting things, and it's making me a little crazy. Okay, mental fatigue explained like you're 5. You feel tired all the time, even when sleeping. Number 2, it's like your brain is running on empty, but the world keeps asking for more. It's not just being tired. It's your body and mind saying, I need a break, but you don't know how to stop. Oh, stop before it stops you. That's why we made Dawn, an AI for mental health that never checks out. Yeah, I'm not sure AI and mental health are great uses for either AI or mental health. And I'm going to skip over that one. Think of it like a coach in your pocket who listens, understands, and helps you recharge without judgment, because sometimes even grown-ups need a little help to rest. You know, for years, I would find myself every evening getting oversensitive, particularly to sound. And, you know, we all know that this is part of the life with a neurodivergent brain. But that was the time of the evening that I wanted to settle in with my husband and have a great time. But I couldn't, because every single little noise would just trigger me. And then I'd be sitting there totally miserable, and not realizing why everybody couldn't see that I was triggered and why nobody was helping me out. Number 1, I wasn't asking for any help. And number 2, I didn't really even know what was wrong. And it took me years to realize that if I don't take a break in the afternoon, if I don't pull myself out of the world and out of whatever is going on, and every afternoon, sometime between 12:30 and 1 o'clock, I go into my bedroom and I shut the door, and I lay down on my bed, and I talk to God. And sometimes that's all I do is talk to God, because he's got stuff to say, and I end up just communing with him. Or sometimes that turns into a nap. And when it doesn't turn into a nap, I'll just watch some TV for a little while in a dark, still room where I know nobody is going to annoy me, that they're going to give me that space. And I've discovered that when I take that time out after dinner, I'm actually ready to settle in and spend some time with my husband. We usually watch a little TV, stream a movie, something like that. Because I always save my evenings for him. If I'm going to work, if I'm going to speak, if I'm going to do a podcast, or work with my coaching clients, I always do that during the day, and I always save my evenings for my husband, because we're retired now. This is what we worked for. I had no idea that God was going to spring all this on me at this point in my life, but he did it. It all works out beautifully, because my husband is a night owl and I am a lark, and it absolutely works out, because he likes to sleep until 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, and I do the bulk of my work you know, from the time I get up, which is usually anywhere between way too early and barely acceptable. But yeah, that is absolutely when I get my stuff done. But that mental fatigue, that stuff, you know, you need to go and take care of you. I'm hearing what I said in yesterday's video, you know, downtime is not being productive. Your brain needs a rest, and so do you. All right, you guys, I hope you all have a great day. I will be back with you again on Thursday morning. I'll see you then, friends. Bye now.